How to write an indie rock song, super easy. You'll see for yourself later in the video, and trust me, the result might just surprise you. In a good way, of course. And my name is Oleg Rivers, let's go! Alright, I'm starting with the intro. Normally I begin with the verse, but this time I want to kick things off with an intro that sets the tone for the whole track. I recently bought this awesome pedal, yep, it's the Chroma console, and I'll be using it for the guitar intro. I love keeping things minimal, and I'm aiming to stick to that vibe here, so the song doesn't get cluttered with too many sounds or elements. Oh, and the vocals are gonna be both light and punchy. The first instrument in the intro is rhythm guitar, just 2 chords. I added a bit of fuzz and phaser for some flavor, because you know 2 chords can feel a bit too basic. Here's what that sounds like. Then I came up with a little pentatonic melody. It's super simple but catchy. Now I feel like this melody is missing something, but instead of complicating it, I'll just double it an octave lower. What else does the intro need? That's right, bass and drums. Now I don't want the bass to just follow the rhythm guitar, so I wrote this 6-note line instead. And yeah, the bass also runs through Chroma's drive. And that's left is drums. I'm keeping them straight, minimal and saturated, classic me. Hear what the full intro sounds like. To me, it's punchy and tight, I love it. Let's move on to the verse. In the first half of the verse, I'm using just drums and bass. The only change in the drum part compared to the intro, a closed hi-hat, that's literally it. The bass part though is completely new. We need variation, can't have the whole song sounding the same, right? Here the verse bass line. What about guitar? The second half of the verse I add a light Britpop style overdrive guitar. And here's what it all sounds like together. See, the verse is super simple but still melodic, and I love that. By the way, I'll be switching up the guitar part for the second verse. Check out how amazing it sounds with some fuzz and a doubler, pure ear candy. So tasty, but now it's time for the chorus. The chorus is where everything lifts off and hits a peak, so it really needs to land. I came up with a tense little bass line that fits the mood of this section perfectly. Here it is. Then I spent ages trying to come up with the guitar part, and honestly, nothing good was coming to mind. Probably I just needed a break. Break over, and I added this overdriven guitar. Yes, I snapped the high E string on my St. Vincent and still haven't bought a new set. But hey, I don't need that string anyway. It mirrors the bass line and sounds so good when layered. On top of that, I added a simple repeating melody made of these notes. And one more thing, I added a short pause before the chorus to give it more impact. Here's what the whole chorus sounds like with straight drums and open hi-hat. By the way, hit that subscribe button and leave your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one and I'd really love to hear what you think about this track and this video. Thank you. Now let's move on to the lyrics and vocals. The song is about how we are manipulated and how important it is to realize that you are in control of your own life. Only you can make yourself truly free. I guess everything happening in the world right now inspires that. So I recorded the vocals with my favorite mic, added some backing vocals and threw on a bunch of effects. Delay, reverb, saturation, the whole deal. Now it's time to hear the full thing, and let's make a deal. If this video gets 500 likes, I'll drop the full version of the song. Deal? Alright, here we go, enjoy. Set the tone, mark my kingdom, claim my throne. Every step you take I see, every move designed by me. I am the mastermind, I design your fate. You can run, you can fight, but you take the bait. You talk real loud, but you fall in love. Tell me again, who controls your mind?